And we're on. Hello to everyone. This is Teacher Freya, and for today, I'll be going to show you how to take screenshot of your entire or just a portion of your screen and save it as an image file. So, first off, I'm going to introduce you to the following applications. I'm not sure if you're familiar with them, but even so, here they are. Okay, the snipping tool. It's a default application. You don't have to download it. It's already included in the Windows 7 computer and the Microsoft Office package. Another one is the print screen key from the keyboard in combination with the Paint application. We also have the OneNote from Microsoft Office and the Snagit application from TechSmith, the creators of Camtasia. So let's continue on by finding these programs on our computer. You can find Snipping Tool from the Start menu. Now I have it here pinned on the pin programs, but if you do not have it here, you can look for it at the All Programs. Just find for the Accessories folder, and there it goes, Snipping Tool. But if you don't want to do that, you can always look for it on the search bar. Just type in snipping tool. So you just have to wait. Even though I did not finish the word, the suggestion appears. So I have to click this one. Now, if you'll notice, the snipping tool appears. The snipping tool window, the cursor changes to a cross, and there seems to have a smoky effect on the desktop, so it's not clear like before. Now this is an indication that we are ready to take a screenshot. So let's just draw a shape. Now we have here a temporary image file. So we have to save this. Just go to File, Save As, look for a location from where you want to save it. So let's just use the documents and rename. So let's try snipping tool image try. Now you can also change the media type like the PNG file, the GIF or the G file, the JPEG of course, and this single file HTML or MHD. But for this example, let's just use JPEG file and save. Let's close this application. Look for it on the documents. So let me just widen this one, and let's just select one icon and then type the first letter of the file name that we have saved our file. So let's just type S. So all the file with the that starts from with S is shown. So there it is, snipping tool, image try, our image, JPEG image. Let's try to open it using the image viewer. There it goes, an image file. Now let's try another one. So let's try another one. The print screen key from the keyboard and the Paint application. Now you can find the print screen right beside the F12 key on the keyboard. So you just look for this key on the keyboard. So print screen. Now we have to use this in combination with the Paint application. So for example, this is our window. Let's have a print screen. So I'm just clicking it. I'll be opening the Paint from the accessories folder. Just open it, and the next thing you have to do is to paste what you have copied on the clipboard. So when you press print screen, automatically it puts the file on the clipboard. So you have to paste it if you want to see it. So let's just use Control V or Control V to read. So here it is, our print screen. So we do not want the whole screen. So we can always try to crop this one if you do not want the whole page. Okay, selection. So let's just put this here. Now we have our screenshot using print screen. Let's just save it. So again, uh, let's use save as. So there's another file type or media type. So let me just use JPEG picture and save it on my documents. Let's change its file name into print screen image drive, then save. So let's close this one. Look for it on my documents. Again, select one button, type in the first letter of your file that you're looking for, like for example, print screen image drive. Let's type P. So it will bring you to all the files that starts with letter P. So there it is, the image that we print screen. So JPEG file, let's open it. Then there it is, the image we've captured using print screen. Okay, so let's try another one. The OneNote, Microsoft Office OneNote. Okay, so you have to understand that for you to be able to use the shortcut Window plus S or Window S, the OneNote should be running on the background. So even though you haven't seen an open OneNote file, I have your shortcut anyway. Make sure it's running on the background. So to do that, just look for it on the notification buttons. So I have the OneNote program running. So here it is. Now let me just minimize this one and press the shortcut from the keyboard Window plus S. So again, the background of the desktop appears to be have a smoky effect. Okay, now the cursor again changes to cross. So let's take this one. Let's cross shape, and here it is. So it OneNote program copies the screen clippings. So yeah, we have your screen clipping. So you just have to click this image, right click, and you can find it. There it goes. Right click if you have already selected it. Right click and save as. So look for the location. So let's change the file type. So automatically it's a ping. We cannot do anything about it. So let's just let that be and change the file name into OneNote image drive. So this is our third drive. Then save. So let's look for it. Let's just close this one. My documents, OneNote. Here it is, the OneNote image that we've captured. And also, I've used a separate application, Snagit. You have to download this one from TechSmith. So let's just look for it, Snagit. So Snagit interface. So I'm already screencasting, so I doubt if I can use it as an image editor. So this is a very cool application. You can do screencasting like this one. You can record while adding an audio to your screencast video. So aside from that, you can click on any part of the window just to get an image and add text or edit it. So this one's pretty cool. Snagit application. So that would be all for today. I hope you learned something, and till next time, have a good day.